My friend about a little bit out of theme because I'm about just starting, not like established or even offering something. But anyway, this is my first talk. I just have to tell something about myself and things I have. So let's just. Here's the concept I have. Wi-Fi mesh. I guess I don't need to explain what generally it is. But in a few words, if we have one Wi-Fi router, another Wi-Fi router, another one, we can put them into a solid network by just communicating to each other by Wi-Fi itself. We don't need to have wires for that. We don't need to have wires like we do now. Like everybody of you probably does in their homes, plugged into Virgin or O2 or something else. So based on that, we basically can build a bigger network. A bigger network means covering, for example, metropolitan area, Greater London. The whole territory of it can be covered with a Wi-Fi connection. Not 3G, not 4G, but Wi-Fi itself, which is obviously doing better speeds and better everything. Not everything, but most of things. Just put these routers on street lights and you have internet everywhere. Well, everywhere people live, and Greater London mostly is covered with streets, houses, everything. This is basically the core of it. However, it's not as easy as it is. The customer value is obvious. We can deliver internet. It's free, not free of course, but very cheap. Compared to what we have now, it's basically almost free. £4 per device per month, compared to what you have now on mobile internet, it's completely different. Without any traffic limitations, just as your home connection. Speed obviously faster than even 4G. Well, it's compared to 4G right now, but Wi-Fi is also evolving, so next Wi-Fi generation will be much faster. And of course, compatibility is for 4G, you'll have to buy new devices to actually use it when it will be rolled out, because right now it's not rolled out. It's just planned at some future point. This, of course, is also planned, but they can be rolled out at the same time, probably, if we'll start now. But we have advantage of compatibility. And of course, through this system, we can deliver additional service apart from the connection for customers itself, like a traffic offload, like companies do now. Sometimes companies, big companies like O2 or other mobile providers, they right now doing a traffic offload through their own networks, their own Wi-Fi networks. They are much smaller than this proposed one, but still doing the same thing. Anyway, of course, Wi-Fi is not designed for that by itself. Otherwise, somebody would do that already. So there are problems. There are problems that needs to be solved on this scale of installation. First one is network planning. Right now, companies invest huge amount of money into network planning, otherwise we'll have just no signal. Just because somebody else turned on the microwave next to your door, and that's it. You have no signal, no Wi-Fi, no phones, and no good. To solve this, of course, with a Wi-Fi installation which has not tens or hundreds of stations like cellular networks do now, but 300,000 stations, the problem of network planning will be much bigger, and in fact it cannot be done manually at all. But I see a way to solve this. Recently, some Austrian research center created a technology that allows flying bots, usual flying drones, probably you've all seen on YouTube or somewhere else, or we even tried one, quadcopters or something like that. So they can actually scan with just a camera, usual webcam, if you would, more than just webcam, but still just a camera, and they scan the area and create a 3D model of that area. Using these plus some already known and used Wi-Fi antennas to actually test the area of the site where the stations will be installed, we can automate, or at least semi-automate, the process of site survey and the network installation. This will speed up the network planning and effectiveness of it by enormously. So this will be first problem solver. Next problem of the scale, the maintenance of these stations. 300,000 stations, some station is broken, what station, you don't know how to fix it. Call a truck and with the ladder get onto the street light and try to fix it. There is a easy way. Again, same flying drones, not the same but similar ones. If we design the stations itself, the way it can be reached by the flying drone itself, which is not a problem as far as I see here. If you come out and look at the street light, it's not a problem to run a small flying machine onto it and actually reach the top of it. So if you just reach the top of it with this flying drone that is controlled by the person staying beneath next to this street light, you can easily dismount the broken station and mount on another one with no need of special truck, special equipment, just a usual ordinary person with this flying drone in the remote control. This is much cheaper and will save us a lot on maintenance of the system. Of course, additionally some software that will tell us what station exactly is broken, why and when, will definitely help us also, but it's not a new thing to introduce. Third problem I see here is customer support self-costs. Based on my calculations, I did some calculations already on this, of course, and I see some profit in. But still, based on my calculations, the third of whole self-cost of the running for the system, running of this whole thing, is the customer support itself. Like people are calling to you and asking why I'm not connected or something like that. You have to talk to them, otherwise they'll go away. Well, you don't have to talk to them, really. What I'm proposing, really, is actually do not talk, but do everything else. SMS, email, Twitter, ticketing, everything but not talking. Because talking takes time, lots of time. And more time per person, per one call, well, less effective your support center is running. If you do everything but talking, you actually still deliver service to the customers, you solve their problems, but you spend much less time per one request. I've seen approaches to this working on different like e-shops or some other services, but nobody did it to this level by now. So this is the third improvement we can do to really run the system. Oops. More. So what I have calculated based on this all. Assuming that we have a price of £4 per month per device, you know, we can filter it per device easily. This price is just what allows us to run easily without any financial problems, but still very promising to the customers. So the customers, the market size right now in Greater London, based on not just my guessing, but Ofcom report. Ofcom, you probably know, it's government watchdog for the telecoms market. So based on their market report, in Greater London, the market estimate, just in people heads, is not less than 2.5 million. People using mobile internet itself. Smartphone users, laptop users, tablet users, we are all of them. With just 20% of those, consider that this system will be unique and nobody else will be actually able to compete. There is one more thing: nobody else will be able to compete, not only because we will be new to the market, but because radio spectrum constraints will not allow any new system to go into this. It's like creating a new cable phone network. You create one phone network, BT created one, it owns it, and nobody else can create a new one. So based on that, I assume that 20% of the market is possible in several years, at least. So with this amount of customers, we easily can make £1 million per month, so 12 million per year, just here in London. And of course, this is scalable to national, international area, wide scale, depending on just investment in new stations and new installations. On the downside, the launch cost of this whole thing for just Greater London is 25 minutes. That's not that's a little bit bigger than launching a website or an app. Yeah, that's a problem. Yes. Again, this is easily scalable because the hugest part, 90% of this cost is actually installation itself. You have to order 300,000 stations. Even with the price per station of £10 per one device, it still makes a lot. And also you need to install it also. This involves people, machines, some kind of manual work. And so if you launch, for example, only in cities initially, the territory will be much smaller, so it will be much easier and cheaper to actually start and expand then when we will grow and prove that we are able to do this. I didn't do the calculations for just city, but obviously it will be like, I'd say not more than 5 minutes. So what I have now is these ideas, several more ideas on how to do this. Ideas on technical level. I'm technical. I can't do feasibility checks on this. So I have technical ideas about how to solve these things. Also, have some unique advertising ideas on how to actually advertise these things, so nobody will be able to beat it. And a business plan. Unfortunately, the business plan is not finished yet. Well, I have all things in my head, but not all things are written yet. And what I'm looking for is mainly an advice of where to go and what to do with this thing. And the second thing, if somebody wants to join me, that's just the right time. These are my contacts. If you have any questions, you know what, well, I'm here. Thank you.